about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back, the professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Conway Regional has been the community's hospital for more than 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all your healthcare needs are met right here in Conway. Our board-certified interventional cardiologists, specialized team, and innovative cardiovascular technology are here to provide the comprehensive care you deserve when you need it most. So when you're facing a heart emergency, trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back, the professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear? It's hard to hear with all the noise.
Yeah.
And you may hear an echo, but it's fine to everybody else.
Yeah. I can hear you good.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I think we're back on the air. It is loud in the arena. It's championship night. The boys' game is about to come. I've just got Mr. Leon Harris here for just a moment because his boys are about to take the floor as athletic director. We're going to be in for a treat tonight. This is the game on the boys everybody's been waiting to see. Little Rock Christian and the number one ranked team overall, all size schools in the state of Arkansas, your Blytheville Chickasaws. But before that, hey, the Clinton girls are coming to Blytheville next week. You're in charge of the tournament. We're coming to the 4A state championship. We're looking forward to it.
Yes, sir, brother. We're looking forward to having y'all over.
Yeah. Well, it's been a great week. You and I have had a chance to get to know each other and visit a little bit. You got a Clinton connection. You had Fielder Dupran down in Warren with you last year. Had a good time with Fielder.
Yes, sir. I sure did. Phil's a real good guy, man. I really enjoy working over there with him.
Yeah. Well, we just got a minute. Tell us something about next week. What can we expect coming up to Blytheville for the state tournament?
Y'all can expect a lot of excitement. Y'all can expect great basketball, good hospitality. People are going to see that Blytheville is a good town to spend your time with your family and friends over there. We're going to have a great time over, so come out and enjoy yourself.
Now, Will, a lot of folks from Clinton, they may not know where Blytheville is. My joke always is once you get there, if you look to the east, you can probably see Tennessee. If you look to the north, you can probably see Missouri. You're as far away from here to northeast Arkansas as you can get and still be in Arkansas. But
yeah, it's going to be in Arkansas, but it's on the tail end. But I tell people, hey, we got some good catfish over there too, brother. I can promise you that.
I bet so. I bet you'll feed us well. And I think our girls are going to be there next Thursday. Hopefully we can make a weekend of it. Stay a few days with you.
Yes, sir. That'll be great. That'll be great.
I'm sorry.
Y'all great hospitality.
Well, hey, go cheer these boys on to a big win tonight. Blytheville and Little Rock Christian.
Hey, I tell you what, that should be a dandy work. I promise you that.
Oh.
I think a Little Rock Christian, they play very hard, and our guys, they play hard also, so I think it's going to be a good game.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to it.
We are. Well, thank you, Mr. Harris. We'll see you next week.
Okay, brother, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Let's keep it here. My colleague, he's been tallying up numbers. He's looking at the bracket, and maybe we can, if we want to save that for the end, but we'll see some scoring and things. And, again, this fantastic crowd. Some of the folks are making their way. Well, not many of them. I said a few Heber Springs fans coming up the way maybe to lead, but there's a lot still down below us. Still a lot of Clinton fans. Still a stir from that girl victory. And, again, looking at this boys game. Well, some numbers from tonight's contest.
Yeah, scoring for Heber Springs. Victoria Turney, she ends the game with 10 points, had 4 in the first half, including 3 3-point baskets for the game. Sophie Stone only 3 points tonight. Savannah Stout, she had 8 points, only 1 in the second half, though, had 3 points. Addison Hudspeth with 11. She had 3 3-pointers. And Jaylee Hooten ends the night with 8 points, and Molly Smith with 2. So only 1 player for Heber. Well, check that, 2 players for Heber in double figures. Hudspeth with 11, Turney with 10. Heber had 8 of 10 at the free throw line, and they made 7 threes tonight against the Yellow Jackets. For Clinton, Maggie Gresham with 4 points on the night, but a lot of great work on the boards by Maggie. Gracie Linville, a 3-point basket for 3 points, but also good on-the-ball defense tonight by Gracie. Katie Gifford with 4 points on the night. And then the Yellow Jackets had 4 players in double figures. Reese McDonald with 13, including 3 3-pointers. Sydney Standridge with 13 points, including a 3-pointer. Abigail Parks, 13 points. Or check that, 13 points, including 3 3-pointers on the night. So Keith with 14, Parks, Standridge, McDonald with 13 each. The Yellow Jackets finished the night with 9 3-pointers and went 9 of 13 at the free throw line. Clinton now 25-6 on the year. That's win number 16 in a row for the Lady Yellow Jackets, matching last year's total. And they have won 21 of their last 22 games. Last loss came back on December the 27th at Mountain Home. Last year, the Yellow Jackets won 16 in a row at the end of the season. They matched that tonight with win number 16. Heber Springs finishes the regional tournament with a record of 24 wins and 5 losses. A team, I think, just 2 years ago just had 6 victories. So you got to give head coach Spencer Gay and the Heber Springs Lady Panthers a lot of credit. Most wins they've had in a long time, 24-5, and they'll move on now to the state tournament for the first time since 2014. This will be the 3rd straight trip for the Yellow Jackets to the state tournament, 2nd straight regional championship for the Lady Yellow Jackets. 1 in 3A last year, 1 in 4A this season. Next up for the Jackets, Thursday, 4 o'clock at Blytheville. They'll take on the winner of the 3rd place team from the south and the 4th place team from the east. That's Southside Batesville in that ball game. And so we'll play the winner of that game 4 o'clock on Thursday at Blytheville. Now, a matter of your first Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game.
How about 3 seniors tonight? Kinley Keith, Reese McDonald, and Sydney Standridge to lead the Yellow Jackets up and down the floor. And 13, 13, and 14, and couldn't finish off a final home game any better than they could tonight.
Yeah, Reese McDonald finishes with 13. Another great game for her. Sydney Standridge, another solid game, 13 points. And Kinley Keith, man, her 12 points of the night, 14 tonight. She does more than just play defense now, as Kinley Keith is definitely helping Lady Yellow Jackets, contributing on offense. So those 3 seniors, our first Arkansas Bank and Trust players of the game, along with Katie McJunkins, played their final game here at Yellow Jacket Arena. And they have had some type of career, and it's not over yet, as they've won over 70 games now in their high school careers. And there's Superintendent Jay Chalk, and I think he's happy.
Come here. Let's get the superintendent here. We're going to Blytheville next Thursday at 4 o'clock. It's going to be the first game. Hopefully we can turn it into a weekend, maybe stay Friday, Saturday. I know that the coaches have to be there, team, probably some administrators, radio. We're going to be there, lots of fans. Last year you took 6 buses of kids to every state championship game at Harrison. I don't know if you can do that this year as far away as Blytheville is, but hopefully we can have a lot of folks up there next week.
We better gas them up.
No comment on that one.
Putting the pressure on the Booster Club as much as the school. They paid for all those hundreds of kids and tickets to go to the state tournament last week. So I know they'll be asked about that probably this week, but thanks to Superintendent Jay Chalk. One thing that you mentioned, those girls and those seniors, we saw Danny and Kathy Newland today in the in-between sessions of this one, and we said, well, tell us something about to say it on the radio. Well, they were trying to think of something. Well, tell us what Sydney said lately. And she said, she just doesn't say much. She said none of these girls really talk a lot. I mean, they play so hard. They win, they do that, but they are such super kids, and they're pretty humble and quiet in what they do. And I think that includes all of them. Sydney Standridge, Reese McDonald, Katie McJunkins, Kinley Keith, and then those younger ones on the team. And so they'll celebrate together and celebrate with their family. Maybe we can get them on the radio sometime next week. But very super kids and good sports.
Not much for them to say. They've seen it all over the last 3 years especially, and then going back in junior high and Pee-wees. But the schedule they played the last couple of years, they've seen it all. And you saw it in person yesterday if you were here when Brooklyn went on a 17-2 run. It didn't even phased them. They just came back out in the fourth quarter, had a methodical, workmanlike atmosphere in the fourth quarter, went on to a victory. You played people like Springdale Harbor, North Little Rock, and Rogers, and Mountain Home, and Russellville. And it's just another night on the court, and it was again tonight, another methodical victory over Heber Springs. First game in this game tonight, really the third quarter told the tale. The Yellow Jackets outscored them 21-12 in the third quarter, pretty much put the game out of reach. Yellow Jackets outscored Heber 35-22 in the second half after having a 9-point lead. And you got the ladies from the first player to the 12th player and the coaching staff. Another great work this year by the Lady Yellow Jackets. It's not over yet. Those 5:30 mornings, practicing before the sun comes up, and it pays off, and it pays off here at the end. As they always say, you fall back to the level of your training, and the Yellow Jackets have been trained well.
So what a fun ride it's been so far, and as you said, it's not over. Going to the state tournament next week at Blytheville. Hey, Alicia Bernard, all the teachers are here. They may have to let out school for them to go next week as well. Miss Huggins was watching tonight as well, Robin Huggins. Well, it's time for us to get off the air. The boys' game's getting ready to start. I don't see a video stream, I don't believe, for either of these schools tonight. I know Little Rock Christian maybe has earlier in the week, but I don't see them in Blytheville.
Little Rock Christian has a live stream, no announcers. If you want to watch a game film version of it.
I can't find that, but we're looking forward to this. Hopefully it's fantastic. And there is still a huge crowd, equal to the biggest crowd we've had all year, still here for this one. So we're going to step away. Thanks for joining us on Championship Night here from the arena. We'll be talking to you next week. For Ron Robertson in the studio tonight, for Elora O'Neill, our video engineer, for my colleague, I'm Jeff Hall. You've been listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.